Hello, I'm Greg Harrison with USDA Market News Service here in St. Joe, Missouri with your National Feeder Cattle Summary this week. Again, this week we have a survey that we'd like for everyone to take part in. If you would take a few minutes to do it, as your input is valued to us, and we appreciate it if you would take the survey and fill it out. Looking at feeder cattle prices this week. Well, compared to last week, calves and yearlings pretty much steady to 5 lower spots, up to $10 lower. It's kind of an early week, midweek, late week type market this week, as early in the week a lot of the markets were steady to spots. Even a few of them called them calf market, and a few yearlings even a little higher. But then on Wednesday we had a sharp sell-off in the futures, and on Wednesday a lot of markets were quoted quite a little bit lower, anywhere from that $5 to $10 mark on Wednesday in a lot of the markets. But volatility returned in aggressive fashion on Wednesday and Thursday after the sharp sell-off on Wednesday in the feeder cattle futures and live cattle futures. Feeder cattle came back with limit gains on Thursday. A lot of it could have been tied to the USDA grain report, which was very bearish for grain, especially corn. And so anyway, we came back and had good gains on Thursday. Box beef has had a tough week this week. Really, just one day was enough to make it a tough week, and that was on Wednesday, where choice box beef closed $3.19 lower at $221.87. The market does have some bearish fundamentals out there, still in front of it. Still got large supplies of cheap pork and chicken. Carcass weights also refuse to drop much, and also looking at larger replacements later in the summer and going into fall. This week also saw a lot of fall-born new crop calves coming to market, and they'll probably pick up in the future here as the offering is not always overwhelmingly see good demand for a lot of these new crop calves, as many of them are not weaned, and they're also carrying quite a little bit of flesh. But demand still remains very good on the old crop calves, especially the ones that are weighing 500 or 6-weight steers, and the ones that are long time weaned and have some good weighing conditions still are in very good demand. Looking at the USDA grain report that came out on Thursday, estimated plantings for spring to be for corn to be at 93.6 million acres of corn to be planted. If that materializes, that would be the third highest total for corn acres to be planted since 1944. Corn stocks came in at 7.8 billion bushels. That's 1% higher than year-ago totals from last year. And corn on Wednesday was also 15.5 cents lower. So the corn kind of got a bearish report there. Closing box beef prices on Thursday closed 88 cents lower, a far cry from the $3.19 on Wednesday, but maybe showing a little stability there that helped things on Thursday as well. But it was 88 cents lower at $220.99 per choice product, and that would be compared to last Thursday's close at $224.84 on choice product. So box beef kind of having a rough week this week. Hopefully can find a bottom this week. Anyway, thank you for listening to us. We still, like I say, want to remind you of the survey, as we value your input. So please take a few minutes to take it. Thank you for listening. Be back with you next week.